So I'm here at this luxury retirement community. These guys are all in their 70s, 80s, and 90s, and they're living the best years of their lives. I mean, it is a beautiful place. But what I found is there is a few things that these guys have in common, and I've been able to identify those things. And if you can focus on these things, you will be able to stay confident and relevant no matter how old you are. Because most guys, as they get older, they start losing confidence. They start feeling like they don't matter, they're not relevant, they're not as attractive, they're not as interesting. And that is absolutely not true. So today, we're going to talk about how to stay confident and stay relevant as you age. We're going to do it with some of the wisdom from some really wise men. All right, let's go. So first thing that all these guys seem to have in common, they're all very active. Now, activity doesn't necessarily mean going to the gym. Though staying physically fit is important, it does not mean becoming a bodybuilder. None of these guys are bodybuilders, but they are all physically active. They walk every day. They have some sort of movement. There's one guy who's in his 90s and he goes swimming every day. He said it keeps him young. But physical activity, even just walking, has huge benefits for your mind. When you move your body, you release endorphins. Those endorphins make you feel good. It also helps you sleep better, which helps you think better, focus better, and be more engaged when you're around other people. The second thing all these guys have in common is they take care of themselves. They dress well. They smell good. They look good. And I think that is something that a lot of men overlook as they get older. They start dressing sloppy. Maybe they wear the same shirt twice a week. They don't shave. They don't take care of themselves. That is a big mistake, because taking care of yourself shows other people that you respect yourself. When other people see that you respect yourself, they're going to respect you as well. They're going to want to be around you more often, and it's also going to make you feel better about yourself. Taking care of yourself doesn't mean buying a bunch of new clothes. It just means wearing clothes that are clean and fit well. It means making sure you're shaved and you smell good. That's it. The third thing that these guys all seem to have in common is they don't complain. Now, there's one guy here named Bob. Bob is in his late 70s, and he was telling me the other day how he had a major health scare recently. He had a heart attack, and he had to have open heart surgery. But when I asked him how he was doing now, he said, "I'm great. I'm blessed. I'm very lucky to be alive." He doesn't complain at all. Now, obviously, that's easier said than done. Some of these guys are dealing with a lot of pain. They have Parkinson's disease, they have Alzheimer's, they have arthritis, and obviously they're in pain. But the guys that are able to push through that pain, that don't complain about it, that are grateful for what they do have, those are the guys that everyone wants to be around. Everyone wants to be around someone who is grateful, who is happy with what they have, who is not complaining. Now, this doesn't mean you can't ever complain. Obviously, you should complain if something is wrong. You shouldn't just push through it and suffer in silence. But the guys that I've met here that don't complain, that are able to find the silver lining, those guys are the ones that everyone wants to be around. And it makes sense, right? Who wants to be around someone that's constantly negative? No one. So if you want to stay confident and relevant as you age, then don't complain. Be grateful for what you have, and be positive. The fourth thing that all these guys seem to have in common is that they are all excellent storytellers. Now, these guys have lived long and interesting lives. They've seen a lot of things. They've done a lot of cool stuff. And they're able to recount those stories in a way that is so engaging. It's so fun, so enjoyable to listen to them tell these stories. And I think that is something that a lot of guys forget as they get older. They forget to document their life, to remember the stories, to keep those memories alive. And so as they get older, they lose that ability to tell stories. And it's such a shame, because stories are such a powerful way to connect with other people. Stories are a way to pass down your knowledge, your experience, your wisdom to younger generations. And these guys are masters at it. They know how to tell a story. They know how to engage their audience. They know how to make you feel like you're right there in the middle of the action. And so if you want to stay confident and relevant as you age, then start telling stories. Start documenting your life. Start remembering the important moments, the funny moments, the sad moments, the lessons you've learned along the way. Keep those stories alive, because one day you might need them. One day you might be telling them to your grandkids or your great-grandkids, and they re-gone, "Nah, love it." They're going to think you're the coolest person ever. And it's also going to make you feel good. It's going to make you feel confident and relevant. All right, so the fifth thing that all these guys seem to have in common is that they are all very engaged in their community. Now, some of them volunteer. Some of them just like to be involved in local politics. Others simply just know everyone in town. They are very involved in their community, and I think that is something that a lot of men forget as they get older. They withdraw from society. They stop caring about what's going on around them. They stop voting. They stop being active in their community, and that is a big mistake, because being involved in your community is a great way to meet new people. It's a great way to stay informed about what's going on in the world. It's a great way to give back and serve others. And being a man, it's important that you serve others. It's important that you're not just taking all the time, that you're giving back, that you're helping others. And so, if you want to stay confident and relevant as you age, then get involved in your community. Volunteer, run for local office, just get to know the people around you. Get involved in your community and give back. All right, so the sixth thing that all these guys seem to have in common is that they are all very optimistic. Now these guys, they have a lot of reasons to be pessimistic. They've seen a lot of things change in their lifetime. They've seen a lot of good times, a lot of bad times, but they are still optimistic, still believe in humanity. They still believe in the future. They believe that things will get better. And I think that is something that a lot of men lose as they get older. They get jaded, they get cynical. They think that the world is a bad place. It's only getting worse. There's no hope. And that is absolutely not true. The world is full of good people. It is full of hope. It is full of opportunity. And if you want to stay confident and relevant as you age, then be optimistic. Believe in the future. Believe in humanity. Believe that things will get better. Don't just sit around and wait for things to happen. Go out there and make them happen. Go out there and create the life you want to live. Now, I could stand here and talk to you all day about the things that these guys have in common. I could talk about their faith, their spirituality. I could talk about their relationships with their family and friends. I could talk about their hobbies and interests. But I think the most important thing that I've learned from these guys is that no matter how old you are, you can always stay confident and relevant. It's up to you. It's your choice. You are in control of your life. And so, if you want to stay confident and relevant, then follow the lead of these men. Follow their example and strive to be the best version of yourself that you can be. Because remember, age is just a number. It's your mind that really matters. It's your mindset that really counts. And so if you want to stay confident and relevant, then don't let your mind grow old. Keep it sharp. Keep it active. Keep it engaged. And remember, you are never too old to learn something new, to meet new people, to try new things. Life is an adventure. It's a journey. And so enjoy the ride. Enjoy the journey. And remember, the best is yet to come. So if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to subscribe. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments section below. I'll do my best to answer them. And remember, you are awesome. Thanks for watching.